Hey guys, as a request, I'm going to be doing a list of free-to-play shooter games. Now, of course, these are free to play. You don't have to spend any money, so while you're waiting for maybe a shooter game to go on sale or something like that, check out this list of recommendations, play a little bit, or, of course, not. It's up to you. I'm going to start the list off here. So, Planet Side 2. It's kind of different if you're familiar with MMORPGs as well as shooters. It's like a mix of the two, lots of customization, lots of unique gameplay. It makes for a great co-op, but of course just multiplayer in general as well. It's of course set in a sci-fi environment, so if you're into that kind of stuff, it's a pretty interesting game. I guess it kind of falls on like a Halo tone sort of thing. So if you like Halo, you're probably going to like this. Let's continue on. Keep in mind this is a free game. You do not have to pay anything. This is a little bit different on the list here, but it is essentially a shooter game. Now this is a 2D one. You go around with stick figures and you shoot each other. It's ironically enough a pretty populated game, of course. As you can see, this is the gameplay. You go around, fight other people, get different weapons, all that kind of stuff. Respawn, keep doing it again and over again. It's fun, it's different, something to consider, and of course it is a free-to-play. Going on to the next one here, Warframe you guys may already be familiar with, considering how popular it is. But essentially it's a first-person shooter set in like a sci-fi-esque theme, single-player, co-op, and all that kind of stuff, including multiplayer. There's a unique trading aspect to it. There's also a whole bunch of other things to consider with a lot of customization and all that kind of stuff. Now, this trailer doesn't really show the gameplay, but it's a pretty standard sci-fi FPS, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, of course, you'll be not in the third person, you'll be actually seeing the character walk around like if you're familiar with, I don't know, not Diablo, but I think you get my point. This is Expendables. You might be familiar with the other one, Force. This is kind of pretty much the same kind of game, except like Force, this one is 100% free. It was kind of like a promo for Expendables, as you can kind of see. Now keep in mind that the game is actually rather short, but for a free-to-play game, it's definitely worth checking out. War Thunder, if you're into like World War II type of games, it's a free-to-play game. Really, really realistic graphics. As you can kind of see, just me jumping around here. Now, this is obviously just a promo for it, not actual gameplay, but if you jump around here, if you like World War II, if you like shooter games, if you're looking for like a more modern game where you, without having to pay for a AAA game, this is a 100% free-to-play game, so it's definitely worth, at the very least, checking it out to see if you like it, if you're into those type of games.
Take guided missiles of the German, the Westland Wyvern.
And this kind of gives you a little bit of an overview here.
Exactly.
Tanks, planes, all that kind of stuff. It's quite interesting. Definitely worth checking out. This is pretty much on the same token as the last game. This one shows more footage though. As you can see, it's a pretty standard World War II gameplay. Some people like it, some people don't, as it stands currently as mixed reviews. It looks fun, it looks definitely worth it for the fact that it is in fact free to play. on to the next one here. This is Unturned. Familiar with Minecraft? It's a variation of Minecraft, but it's a zombie apocalypse kind of Minecraft. It's a survivalist, more like a voxel-based gameplay. You can craft stuff, you can build stuff, kind of like you might be familiar with Minecraft, fortify bases, protect yourself from a zombie rush. It's definitely a unique take on voxel-based games. The last one here is Mechwarrior Online. Unlike the other standard shooters, you actually roam around in a big mech machine. It's an interesting take on shooter games. Some of the more modern games kind of do this, but as you can see, you go around, you fire at other people, and if you're into mechs and you're into sci-fi and all that kind of stuff, it's definitely a game worth checking out. And then once again, it is completely free. If you like this video and you want to see other videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by, and have a nice day.